That's the notification I needed, so let's check our audio real quick. What's up, Joshua Kaz? Fantasticallys. Yo, we got ourselves a party today. What's up, Neos? Josh, I had to take a nap yesterday before Raw, so I slept all the way through it because my back started hurting me pretty damn bad. So I kind of missed it. I have to get caught up later today. I would have got caught up earlier today, but my neighborhood lost power, so I haven't been able to do it just yet. So I'll do it this afternoon, and then tomorrow when I get on stream, tomorrow when I get on stream, I'll be fully up to date and be able to talk to you. Anyway, so yesterday evening when my wife got home from work, we decided that what we wanted to eat for dinner, we didn't have all the stuff for, so we went out to the store to get things, and I managed to get two more Lego 3-in-1 builds. So today we're gonna build a 3-in-1 space shuttle. Let's see, Neos, you started to get old. Neos, I'm not starting to get old. I'm 37. I'm already there. My 38th birthday is in less. Oh, I'm not gonna say less than a month because it's the 9th, so technically it's in a month and 4 days. Because my birthday is on August 13th. So yeah, I'm already old. I've been old, but it's not because I'm old. It's because of outside, whatever. Yeah, let's just say I'm old. Josh, no, I haven't seen Raw yet. I have to watch it later because I had to I had to rest through Raw. Anyway, um, do. I've been wanting to doodle slash draw on stream again, but over the last few days when I've been getting on stream, I haven't really had the inspiration to do so. So I'll be tinkering with my new art books and office supplies in another stream. I'm also gonna do a stream where I reorganize and set up all of my Funko Pops because I got myself a Chaz Princeton Funko Pop, which I got super excited about. Let's see comments. Hey, I'll do a live stream about Raw. I just have to catch up on it first. I can't exactly do a stream about it if I haven't seen it yet, no, can I? Hey, to be fair, I've got I've got hair in my beard and my goatee that's turning white already. It's just up here it isn't. But that's because the men in my family don't usually go gray or white on top of our heads until we're about mid 40s, roughly. I mean, my granddad at 80 years old barely had any gray hair before he passed away, and my dad barely had any before he passed away. So it's not that I'm gonna look old. I still look the same as I did when I was 19, and I still have the same selfie from from 2006 to prove it. The only difference is this. Let's see. Ugh. Man, I love my Funko Pops. Hell, I've got a big ass Cubone Funko Pop right over here. Do I have any more pops over here? I don't think I have any more pops over here. But I've got my Chaz Princeton right there, and then that tote. down there is full of all of my other Funko Pops. So I'm going to be taking them from there and I'm going to be posting them on these two stands. If your hair's really itchy, Neos, try some dry scalp shampoo. Because I have dry scalp problem too, and my head's always itchy. I've always had that problem. No, I mean I've got dry skin problems on the bridge of my nose too. Like if I go a day without actually doing a full deep dive scrub on it, just one day, then the dead skin starts to accumulate really bad on it, and it looks really greasy and ugly and ugh. I mean, hell, geology would be a perfect sponsor for me the if I had the followers to do so. Do I have any WWE Funko Pops? I have, yes, I have a Miz because the Miz is my. He's not tied with my favorites because my two favorites at the very top are Wade Barrett and AJ Styles, but Miz is a very, very close second. But I've never seen any Wade Barrett Funko Pops, and I've never seen any AJ Styles Funko Pops. But I ran into a Miz Funko Pop when I was in Tulsa last year, and I was like, "Gimme!" So I grabbed it immediately. I'm pretty sure I got it at Comic Con last year, or I got it at my local vintage stock. I don't know. I've gotten so many things from Funko or from my uh conventions over the last 2 years. I can't remember what all came from where. And since I haven't gone to any conventions this year, I it all jumbled together, and I don't have any recollection on which ones separate from where. So yeah. Uh, but my wife keeps a lookout for me. The last time we saw Funko Pops, we saw Becky Lynch. But well, the last WWE pop we saw was a Becky Lynch. But since I'm more of a Power Rangers fan than I am a WWE fan, I went ahead and got my 30th anniversary Power Rangers comic from Boom Comics instead. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Yes, Neos. I've always loved the Miz. Like, don't get me wrong. When I first started watching WWE in 2010, it was with my dad because I wasn't a fan at first, and I was taking care of my dad at first for a while before he passed away, and he's the one who got me into it. And I always enjoyed the Miz's attitude, and I've always enjoyed bad guy characters. So whenever I was around my dad, I had to act like I hated the Miz, and I had to act like I hated Wade Barrett. But secretly deep down, Wade Barrett and the Miz were like top of my list always. Anyway, enough about that. Let's start building. Let's see. Today's topics of discussion. Lego, obviously. Anime hot takes. And what the hell else did I post today? Oh, video game remakes. Man, okay, before I get started on this, I'm going to address this Kane comment from Neos. Um, if Bald Kane is going to come back for any reason whatsoever, then it's got to be corporate Kane, since he is the mayor. It's the only thing that makes sense, because corporate Kane can be evolved into political Kane. And holy crap, just imagine the mayor of Hell No. Now, since Brian Danielson's not around, we're not going to use Hell No. I can figure something out, but that's for later. But still, I like what you're thinking though. But speaking of the last matches, I still need Wade Barrett to fucking get healed so I can have him start some shit with AJ Styles so I can have my dream match before either of them retire. Since we're losing John Cena after this year. The man we never saw, we'll never see again. Ha ha! Such a shame. Of all the WWE events I've gone to, I've never run into John Cena. I ran into Leo Rush once. It was cool. Anyway, let's. That's what I was just saying. Team Hell No or the Hell No thing or gimmick can't be used because Brian Danielson is a AEW and he is retiring after this run too. Like all the legends from the last 10 years are retiring. Oh, speaking of fucking legends, Miz getting upgraded to official legend status. Ah, good on him. He fucking deserves it. Anyway, but yeah. And I don't see Brian Danielson making his way back to WWE after this. Because I'm pretty sure he said he wanted to retire after this and spend time with his girls. Fixing my camera angles now. Oops. Channel 5 belongs down there. Camera angle belongs up there. Much better. Forgot about Buddy. I knew he had two kids, but I couldn't remember if his second kid was a girl or a boy. I might have been thinking of the Miz's two girls still. Because whenever it comes to my favorites, I always geek out, and I always forget that the Miz has. I always tend to forget that the Miz has kids in general, because when watching, you just don't think of someone like the Miz as someone with girls because he's a total girl dad. But when you think of Mike Mizanin, it's a completely different story because yeah. Ignore my thought process. And then Daniel Bryan slash Brian Danielson, whatever. He's pretty private guy, so whenever it's pretty easy and understandable to forget about his family. So this stream not sponsored by Pepsi nor Liquid Death nor Red Bull, sadly enough. Okay. But dude, let's find me something to have in my ear while we're doing this. EC3's top one. Man, I loved EC3's theme song so much, but they wasted him so bad. Like there was so much potential there. They could have made him like another Triple H type character because he's already got the build for it. They could have made him an NJF type character and then had him rival the Miz. It was so obvious, but they just fucking threw it away. I mean, you could see it in his face and all the backstage storylines too. When he just had that red Solo cup, and it was the sick of it look he always had. In fact, it reminds me of Darren Young just before he left, or before they fired him. I miss Darren Young. I miss the top or the primetime players, but that's besides the point. Anyway, let's pop ourselves open some Legos. Sorry, I gotta turn off my keyboard or else it dies on, or the battery dies on me since I don't have any rechargeable batteries in there. Anyway, uh, I don't think. Never mind. Okay, this one doesn't isn't the same as the last box. I don't think because I don't remember my unicorn box having this pop tab. I thought it was um taped shut, which kind of makes me sad. What about Velveteen Dream, dude? Uh, I'll be honest. I wasn't watching NXT or keeping up with it when the Velveteen Dream stuff happened, so I don't have an opinion. Well, let me rephrase that. I wasn't watching it during his run, and then when the controversy with him happened that got him fired. I mean, I just stopped caring about him in general. I mean, I knew he was big in NXT, and I think I saw one match of his. And he was, I mean, I can see the hype. I mean, yeah, he was really good in the ring, and I loved his character. But I don't see him having a match with John Cena, especially since Cena's leaving in less than six or in less than a year. I don't want to pop this open because it's going to ruin the box for me. Yeah, trusty old transparent ruler. Well, that didn't work. What did I just pop into? Ah, there's we go. Oh, I was breaking through the cardboard by the looks of it. Do 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 doos. Uh, come on, come on. There we go. So speaking of John Cena, though, who do you think deserves to be his retirement opponent? Because I've been seeing it in my wrestling groups on Facebook a lot, and a lot of people keep saying uh, that it should be Randy Orton. Most of them I see is like Randy Orton, and where I can see the argument behind the Randy Orton decision or assumption slash want. My personal thought was Kurt Angle, since he's the one who Cena debuted against, or CM Punk, since well they've had such great storylines together, like that Money in the Bank storylines. Random block outside of a bag. Alrighty, we're gonna start with the astronaut because we're gonna start with the astronaut. We're gonna progress to the little bitty. We're gonna start with astronaut. We're gonna progress to the little bitty spaceship here, which was gonna progress into the space shuttle here. Alright, before I get started doing any of this, I'm going to separate my pieces like I did last time, so when I'm building, it makes this a lot easier. Woohoo! Look at this piece right here. This looks so cool. It's one of the shuttle pieces. Oh, I wish I had. Man, instead of getting that second. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna regret not getting two of these because I mean, these were only $10. Actually, I think the shuttle one was $6. And I always say that I should always get three of these three-in-one so I can build all three at the same time and have them for display. Or so I can put them all together like Zords. But last night I saw two different ones, and the second one was a forest with an owl, squirrel, and bunny. And the owl had a book, so, wise owl, smart. And I loved it, so I had to grab it. Ah! Itty bitty half cylinder. Oopa doopa doopa doobie doobies. Oopa doopa doos. Let's see. Randy Orton still keep it up. I don't know why Orton is still. Keep fighting. Isn't James Harden from Oklahoma? Anyway. was Randy Orton is basically just a workhorse. He is there to build up the upcoming talent. And he's good at it. I mean, he's a legend killer for a reason. He's there to take down the old and bring in the new. Even if that means him going down with it. I mean, watch how we saw how bad or uh how many losses he took against Jinder Mahal just to make Jinder Mahal look good. I miss Jinder Mahal a little bit. I miss 3MB. Give me back Heath Slater. Come on. Jack up Heath Slater and give me a massive ass Jack 3MB. Going from pop songs to fucking metal. That would be sick. I would be so into that. Like 3MB comes back all jacked up doing heavy metal and then have them perform the new Wyatt 6 theme. Come on, it writes itself. But that's just my opinion, like they always are. Randy Orton Randy Orton knows how to build muscle while not having to worry about the fat. And that is keeping stoned and still eating healthy. Oh, I love the shade of gold on this. Like these right here, perfectly complementary. But that could also be because my high school colors were black and gold. My high school color was gold, but it was a combo of black and gold. For those who do not know, black is technically not a color. Now there's white. Oh, let's see. They a one man band. I know. Hey. It's not it's not a fully lost cause since WWE and TNA have been working together. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility for Heath to randomly walk through the forbidden door at a WWE like in NXT just to have a random reunion of the three of them just once. I've never actually listened to Luke Gallows' theme song. Then again, I guess it's mainly because every time I see Luke Gallows, it's to the OC theme. Fun fact: I have the AJ Styles OC uh elbow pad, and I think I have the no, I don't have the shirt. I think it's just the elbow pad. I've got a decent display of AJ Styles stuff. Not like decent, but decent for someone who doesn't have anything. I mean, for example, this above my head. Oh, ow. I should have grabbed an ice pack before I sat down. My back hurts. Hey, give me. Ooh, much better. Ooh, feeling shaky. Mhm. Do 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 do. Separating is a tedious task, but I'm here and I'm gonna do it. It's like organizing my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Ugh. As someone who enjoys having my shit or completely alphabetized, imagine how annoying and tedious that is. Ugh. Okay. I'm about as okay as a guy in my condition can be. Worry not. As long as I'm awake and breathing, that's all that matters. Just let me find a let me find a comfortable position, which is not easy. There we go. Next Monday, I will give it a shot. But my physical condition is never exactly predictable, so we'll see. If nothing else, I'll send him a tweet. How about that? Sound good? Okay. Let's start this astronauto. So white. No, I don't think you're it. Oh, there you are. Gotta make sure I keep on camera. Like, no worries. Like I said, as long as I can wake up and breathe, that's all that matters to me. As long as I can take care of what needs to be done around my house and my family. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doos. Hmm? Oh. You know, thank you. I enjoy my Legos too. See, as like many of us adults who grew up enjoying them and not owning them, I whenever I get the opportunity, I get my hands on them. Because when growing up, my dad worked a lot. He was a truck driver, so he was always on the road. And my mother uh tended to spend all of our extra money on herself and her side projects, let's put it that way. So when it came to having things that I enjoyed growing up, it was a rare opportunity. Like the only thing, like growing up with my parents up until 11, before things happened, the only time that I got anything for a gift or toy wise or anything like that was on my 8th birthday, just after it was within the first year of Power Rangers being out. We like the White Ranger had just been announced, all that stuff. And my birthday was a week and a half before the first anniversary of the show. And my dad wanted to make sure I had an awesome birthday. So he made sure that he decked the entire thing, the entire birthday party themed as Power Rangers. I had the entire Power Blaster weapon. I mean, I had the red sword, lance, daggers, bow, axe. I had them assembled. I had it made. My dad got me a Red Ranger pajama set and a White Ranger power glove. It was a great birthday for the most part, gift wise. But Legos, I was never able to have my hands on. So as an adult, when I finally I didn't always have job stability in my adulthood, but when I finally locked down job stability and I was able to start, obtaining the things that I enjoyed, like my unicorn collection, and now, as you can see behind me, like all of this stuff. Legos weren't always the top of my list, but now they kind of are when they're cheap enough. And these 3-in-1 sets, ow, are usually like I was saying, was like $6. My unicorn set was 12. The the other box I got, which is over there, was like 12, which I find awesome and phenomenal because it gives me a decent amount of them to play with. I have something pre-constructed, or I have something to construct them for, and then I can deconstruct them all I want and build what I want, which is kind of the entire point. And then I get to be a kid while having my own kids. You get the point. Next up. Oh, wait. Before I continue, I was gonna first, let's turn that, make sure that's turned off. I'm gonna pull things closer to me on the table or on the desk to to make things easier for me. Do 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 doos. Ah. Do 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 do. I love Skylar Dreams playmat. Ba-doo ba-doos, ba-doo ba-doos. Okay. Next up, I need 6 of these. Ah! So far, so far. Next, a black sixer. One, 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 and where did you go? Oh, there we go. Okay, and one. Might as well go to base 2 and get the other ones too. Do 2 of those. One of you, and one of you. Okay. So, you go down there. Red. Is this going to repeat on the other side? Okay, no. Not really, anyway. Arp-a-doopins, arp-a-doopin-doopins. There we go. So far, so good. Next say. So I need a blue, dark gray, one of the whites, and then one of the whites. There it is. Whoosh. Look at me not going, not getting ready ahead of time like I did last time. Come on, where'd you go? There you are. Then dupes. There we goes. So far, so good. Let's check for. I had to make sure that I didn't have any messages going. Let's get my drinks closer to me. Next page. All right. One of you. One of you. One of you. And two of. Where'd the other ones go? Huh? Legages. Oh, there we go. There's one. There's two. Let's go ahead and get the red and the blue I need out of the way. Hmm. Oh, doops. Oh, but red and blue, like the blue, or like the yeah, like the blue Centurion. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. So far, so good. Are you going? I'm gonna try, but but you gotta wait for me to do it later. I mean, can't exactly do it right now. Well, I could do it right now, but I'm not gonna because I'm in the middle of something. Come on, let's talk about something else. We've got video game remakes that we can talk about. We've got anime hot takes that we could shoot out. Come on, let's widen the conversation here, or we can talk about other Legos. Fun fact: one of the sets that I plan on getting, or really want to get, is like that $300 Bowser set because it moves and it's battery powered. Looks so fucking sick. Doos, doo 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 doos. Alrighty. Ooh, things are about to get interesting. Okay, so oh, this is interesting. one of you. The only thing I know about NBA is that my state of Oklahoma has the Thunder. And that's how I know James Harden's name. That's about it. Sports wise, the only things I really know about are WWE. And that's sport entertainment. I've never actually been too into sports because there's no real theatrics to it, so there's nothing entertainment to it for me. But that's just a personal opinion. Let's see, one of you. Okay, three long flat bars, two down ramps, and two wide ramps. Where is Rutgers University at? I imagine that's probably like on the east side of the of the U.S. Oh, I don't even know if you're from U.S. or not. So my apologies for assuming. Makes an ass out of me. Then again, I am an ass, so. Okay, my stoplight with wide bar going up, another wide bar going down. You on top, then side down. Deuce. Mm, okay. See, I love that you said that you're a WNBA fan. We need more fans of WNBA because they deserve the fandom. They work just as hard as the men do, so they deserve all the recognition. Uh, Yankees football World Cup, UNC College. I don't know anything about them because I'm not sportly. UFC. Very little do I know about UFC because it's basically WWE with no drama. And that's kind of my problem is that I need a drama. Like I grew up writing, acting, and speeching, so I'm a huge interactive, give me a storyline kind of guy with everything I watch. I mean, that's why I don't really listen to music too much, is because I need a story to go with it. So that's why I prefer the music videos as opposed to just the music by itself. I know I'm a picky motherfucker. And now, blink. Uh, oh, my astronaut is coming together. Okay, there's his head and the helmet. GTS wrestling. Ugh. See, outside of WWE, well, out of entertainment wrestling, theatrical wrestling, as I call it, uh, it's hard to get my pin on it again because if I a YouTuber wrestler. See, my friend Caleb, who's also Jabroni Joe Outdoors, uh, before he had to put a pin in it for a while, he was training at a wrestling training center. I think it's north to where I'm at, north or south, one of the two directions. And one of his friends performed at our conventions, like our pop conventions, here and there, up until he got injured. I miss wrestling. I wish I could go back to it. Anyway, let's build a leg. Neat. I'm assuming we need one more of these, but you. Ooh. And you. Hey, hey, get on there. Man, I am a huge fan of Red Bull. I mean, let's put it this way. My channel has over 1,200 videos on them. Okay, I have a different. I have. You will see a Red Bull and a minimum of 800 of them, and none of them are the same can. I don't need a party for a Red Bull. I just drink it because I enjoy it. It doesn't give me energy or anything like that. And then I recently started drinking a lot of liquid death because I enjoy this. I love the fact that it's water with carbonation. Because the main reason I don't drink water is there's no carbonation and it's nasty without it. And then when it comes to liquid death, their flavoring isn't the primary part of the drink. You don't get the flavoring until the back end of the drink itself, which I find amazing. What am I doing this weekend? I don't know. I never have anything actually planned because oh, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I don't have anything to plan. Like I did have the want to go to a convention this weekend that I wanted to go through all year, but I've missed every convention this year so far, and there's only one other convention I wanted to go to outside of this weekend, and I'm not gonna get to go to it. So I just lost. I just let go of going to live events this year. Like maybe next year. Highly doubtful, but we'll see. It's part of the reason why I started getting into my content creating more and more because I'm trying to build my audience enough to where I can start bringing in some money to fund my own extracurricular activities and not have to worry about not having money for them. But that's a long ways away because I'm only at 251 and I need at least 10 grand. So we still need 1,800 more. Baby's doing fine. She's with her grandmother. I took her to her grandmother's because our neighborhood lost power earlier today, and with it being as hot as it is, her grandmother had power, and I wanted to make sure she had air conditioning to stay cool. I'm gonna go get the baby after this stream. I thought I'd take advantage of not having her and get this taken care of and get it out of the way so I can spend the rest of the day with her because we got new learning books and flashcards for her age, and we're gonna start tutoring her early. Do 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 doos. All right, you. Yeah. I do not drink Prime. I am not a fan of the way Prime tastes, nor do I like how it makes my body feel. Also, Logan Paul's been proven to be a scammer. So no way I'm giving him my money. I love WWE, but I'm not buying Prime shit. I will strictly buy something that's only got a WWE logo on it. But I'm not buying a Prime bottle. Hell no. But let's make this clear. I don't drink it. It's not that I don't drink it because of Logan Paul's discretions. I genuinely just do not enjoy Prime. I don't like it. I don't like its flavor or how my body feels. So that's just why I don't. Her grandmother is in just the neighborhood over, and when it comes to our neighborhoods, they are they're close enough to where I can walk or hobble with my cane, I guess you could say. And thankfully, I have her stroller, so I stroll her everywhere, including inside the house, because that's how I get her around. But I just hobble her over into the next neighborhood because she's like 100 feet away, but far enough to where our houses are on different power sources. So I had to make sure she was taken care of. As a parent, that's the number one thing. Do do. Oh, okay, that makes sense. There's a foot. Then I need one of you and one of where'd you go? One of you. There we go. I'm not okay. Uh, to answer the Mountain Dew question, I am not a fan of Mountain Dew products in general outside of Mountain Dew Kickstarts. I don't know why. They were when they were introduced in 2012, I got hooked on those things fucking hard, and I didn't stop drinking them until 2019, and then I replaced them with Red Bull. So, we have an astronaut with a leg, and I'm guessing we're about to do the exact same thing. Yep, doodles. My power's already back on, my dude. That's how I'm on stream. My power came on 1 hour before I got on here. Like literally an hour before. I just took advantage of her not being here to one, get the house cooled back down because my office is the only place in the entire house with lights on right now to make sure that all the cool air can spread and cool the house down before I bring her home. I'm not bringing her home until about 2 or 3 o'clock, and by then this stream's going to be over. And it's not really a real problem because when it comes to our electricity, our power lines run underneath the ground. And recently, we've been having a lot of really, really bad storms that have been washing the soil away, and it's been screwing with our power lines and our internet lines because our fiber internet is on the ground too. So it's no big deal. It happens. I think Jim Ross still has his barbecue sauce stuff. Sorry, my back pain is causing my brain to screw up because I'm not concentrating on this. I'm concentrating on it. Her grandmother's already got her food ready for her, so I don't know if I, or what. I don't usually eat too often. I'm not a fan of eating. I find it to be a waste of my time. Not everyone else's, just mine personally. All right, Josh, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, we got two working legs for an astronaut. Woohoo! But he's disarmed. I wish I had a third camera so I could point it like right here. But no, I haven't a third camera. Ugh. What's next? Alrighty. Let's put this little guy right over here so he's, I'm not going to say visible, but he's on camera. Next up, one of you, one of you, 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 you. Where's the final piece? There it is. Oh, there's a lot here in there. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's kind of neat. Oh, what the hell? See, who's the most dog bark of all time? Is it Titus O'Neil or I don't know who I Show Speed is, but Titus O'Neil's got a pretty good aura, aura, aura. Like his is so good, he could be a JoJo's character. Ah, got some skinzos. I put this on the wrong way. I mean, if he got RKO'd by Randy Orton, I'm sure he deserved it. Damn it. Ugh. Ow, 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 ow. Second. That hurt. I got lost for a moment again. I'm sorry. My goal for today was to build all three of these on one stream, but my back is not getting along with me, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to stop after building this astronaut. This hurts way too much. That's better. Boom. We have ourselves an astronaut. But we're not done yet. There's you. There's you. There he goes. There's you. And you. Oh, a burning, stinging sensation up the back does not feel good. There it is. Patoo. Click. Gold! I like gold. Click, 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 boom. Both of you and one of you. Underneath. And long, whatever the hell that is. I don't know how that is. Ah, Ah, there we go. Next, I need two of these. And two of these. I'm building this small spaceship, am I? Oh. Oh no, I'm building his air pack. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, the flag. So one of you, and you. Flagpole, flag, and thingy. So, dupes, do's, and bing. And just like that. And then, booms! And just like that. You know, he's just, let's go around this way so it's not as painful. It's just big enough to be a mech for Luigi. Mm. Which would be kind of cool, huh? Mm. Like, I'm sure I could do something to reverse engineer this, to build it around this. Okay. We've got astronaut built. How long have we been on? An hour and 20 minutes? And doesn't look like I've got any viewers on. So, okay. I'll go ahead and cut it from there. It's 1 o'clock, and it's been an hour and a half. This was fun. Next stream, we'll do the small spaceship. Maybe both spaceships, the spaceship and the shuttle. Until then, thank you for watching, guys.